Hey everybody, welcome to Home with the Halsteads and welcome to my kitchen. Let's make a banana pudding, and let's make a banana pudding that you don't have to cook. I tell you that during this hot weather, if I don't have to fire up that stove, then I don't do it. And this banana pudding is mouth-watering. It's so tasty and it's so delicious. So let's get started. I'll tell you what we're going to put in it and we'll make it together. The first thing that we're going to use is one small box of instant vanilla pudding. This is a 3.4 ounce box of instant vanilla pudding. I'm using 2 cups of cold, C-O-L-D, cold milk. And this is whole milk, 2 cups. I'm using 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. And this is a 14-ounce can. That's how they come. I'm using 1 box of Nilla wafers. This is an 11-ounce box of Nilla wafers. We call them vanilla wafers, but it's the same thing. Vanilla wafers or Nilla wafers, whichever you want to call it. And then I have a 16-ounce carton of Cool Whip. I probably won't use all of the Cool Whip. I probably will use about 3/4, which would be about 12 ounces of Cool Whip. And then I have several bananas here. I think I have maybe 5 or 6 bananas. So let's get busy and make this delicious, tasty banana pudding together. The first thing that we're going to do is to mix our pudding. So I'm pouring our milk in this large bowl and I'm going to add the instant vanilla pudding. I like to put my milk in first and then add the pudding. I'm using an electric hand mixer and I'm just going to mix this around. All of you have made instant pudding through the years, and you probably still make it for your children, your family, your grandchildren, or for yourself. So all of us know how to do that. And it takes just a few minutes to mix this up. So I'm going to mix it and I'll be right back. Okay, I have our pudding mixed and I wanted you to see the consistency of it. It's just pudding like you would put in a little dish and eat it. So next I'm adding our sweetened condensed milk. Using a spatula as I always do, just to get it all out. It's amazing how much will stay in the bottom if you don't use a utensil to help to get it out. Now I'm going to take our mixer again and mix this. So I'm just incorporating the sweetened condensed milk with the pudding. To this, I'm going to add our Cool Whip, but I'm going to take a spatula. And you'll see this is kind of thin, but when you put it in the refrigerator, it's going to all set and it's going to be delicious. This has turned out to be one of Doug's favorites. He loves it. And in fact, we're going to see his brother, Daryl, this afternoon. I've been trying to keep you up with Daryl. He's been in the hospital again, and so we're going to see him and take him some banana pudding as well. So now we're going to add our Cool Whip, and as I said, I'm going to add about 2/3 of this container, so I'm just guessing at that. So here we go, and I'm just gonna kind of use my spatula. You could use a whisk. And again, don't worry about it being kind of liquidy or thin, because when you put it in the refrigerator, it's going to thicken up and it's going to make a delicious pudding. So just kind of fold that in Making sure it's all blended. And then we're ready, or next, we're ready to put our banana pudding together. It's so simple and it's so easy. Of course, you know that's how my recipes roll. Okay, I have a 9 by 13 dish here, glass dish. This is just one of my casserole dishes, and I've already lined the bottom with the vanilla wafers. I'm going to slip on some gloves because I've already sliced my bananas, and I'm going to place a banana on top of each Nilla wafer. I wanted to do that to kind of save time and not keep you waiting, because you know how to cut up a banana. But I counted these, and there are 35 Nilla wafers on the bottom here. So I'm just going to real quickly put this on like this. And what we're going to do, we're going to layer this. There'll be 2 layers. We're going to put the Nilla wafers, then we're going to come in with the bananas, then we're going to put some pudding on top. We'll come back, put another layer of the wafers, and then we'll put the bananas, and we'll top it with pudding. Now once we top it with pudding, you could do one of 2 things. You could top it, finish it off with Cool Whip, the remainder of your Cool Whip, or you could just use some crushed Nilla wafers, and that's what I'm going to do. So now I'm going to pour about half of the pudding over the wafers, the bananas and the wafers. I'm going to spread that out. Okay. The next step is to add a layer of Nilla wafers. And I'm going to add these and add the bananas, and then I'll come back and we'll finish up the banana pudding. Okay, I've added another layer of vanilla wafers and bananas, and now I'm just going to finish it off with the rest of the pudding. I tried to divide this, but I think I may have gotten a little more on the bottom than I did on the top, but that's fine. And also my bananas were a little bit riper than what I normally use. We don't care for real ripe bananas, but anyway, I had bought these and I was going to do this video for you, and I kind of got sidetracked and other things got in the way, and I just didn't get it done before my bananas started getting really ripe. So you can just use the bananas however you like them. If you like them ripe, or if you like them not so ripe, then that's your choice. So let's just make sure we have all of this covered. It's going to be so good. Okay, I'm going to set that aside. And I'm going to top mine with vanilla wafers. I had 5 left, and I just put it in this little baggie and I crushed it, and I'm just going to sprinkle it on top. Now, as I said, you could put Cool Whip, but I think that we have enough Cool Whip in the pudding itself that we don't need to add more Cool Whip. So I'm just adding some crushed vanilla wafers on top for a little garnish for our banana pudding. And I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and let it chill for several hours before we dip into it. And that's it. How easy is that? A delicious, tasty banana pudding. Okay, our banana pudding has chilled for 4 hours, and I want us to dip it and show you how it's going to dip. So I have this glass bowl here, and I'm not going to eat that much, but I'm just going to dip some and show you how it looks when it dips. So I'm just going to dip down in here. Look at that. Can you see it? I'll turn it over so you can see that. You see this right here? I hope you can. I'll dip a little bit more. Oh my goodness. Let's taste it. Okay, now that we have some banana pudding dipped, let's see how it really tastes. Look at that. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. I'm going after the vanilla wafer. It's a winner. I hope you make one real soon, and I'll see you again really, really soon. Don't forget to share this recipe. Bye-bye.